Okay. Ah. Ah, that could be the mystical magical problem. Perhaps. But how do I fix it? It would indeed be the problem. But how do I fix it? The nations. Okay. You can go there. You are empty. You can come down because I don't need you. Don't need you there. You are garbage. Garbage, garbage. Like everything in my life. My life is full of garbage. Asymmetrical garbage. Why do I have all this stuff on my desk? Jeez. My old wallet. Hi, peoples. Yeah, stream is laggy. I realize this. So if you're just joining us, as I'm wondering what the hell's on my desk. Hi. I am here trying to solve a problem. So I'm going to explain it once, and then if anybody else comes in and asks what the hell I'm doing, feel free to explain it to them. So anytime I've streamed, because I normally only stream on Tuesday nights, as some of you may or may not know. I'm collecting hair ties. I've been having a little bit of a problem recently, and you might notice it. Yeah, you might notice it quite a lot. It's when my webcam looks like it freezes. I haven't quite figured it out why. So instead of trying to figure it out for a lot of at like weird times, I'm doing it now. So hopefully it's fixed by the next time I have to do a stream on Tuesday. After that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might stream for a while. I'm kind of home alone at the moment. So Lonely. I'm so lonely. But no. So, trying to find out the reasoning behind what the problem is. Because it's not just the webcam. It is also my mouse. Because I notice whenever it happens, it also affects my mouse. Which is a big problem. It is a big problem when I'm doing games on the PC that require the mouse. Actually, it's keyboard too. It's almost like all. I actually, for a second, thought I had it. USB controller. Not all games I have use a USB controller. But the USB controller wasn't actually affected. I did notice this. So it was weird. So I was trying to figure out what is affected and what isn't so I could help pinpoint it. I know my mouse is affected. I know my webcam is affected. However... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat. However... Yeah, USB power. I was getting to that. However, the USB controller is not affected. And I believe the keyboard is affected. And I know that because when I was playing Old Republic a couple of times, and a few other things. Yes, this is only when I stream. This is only a problem when OBS is running. If OBS is not running, I don't have this problem ever. So it could be a USB problem. Mainly because when OBS is running, it's using the camera, which is drawing more power, which potentially is taking more power than everything seems to be working. Though, I do consider that odd because I've not really added anything to USB power sources, and I've kind of had this set up for a while, but this has only become a problem in the last couple of weeks. So, that's a thing. So what I actually thought it was not just USB power, but where the USBs are plugged in. So my setup right now, I'm not going to show you because my desk is a mess and I'm embarrassed by it, so I'm not going to like do a showing of it. But I have two monitors. I have this main monitor, and I have this old Apple monitor that was probably, well, it used to belong to a school somewhere. But I got it through a friend of a friend, and so forth. Either way. This old Apple monitor has a FireWire plug and two USB plugs. And because I have a shit ton of things that require USB, I actually use said USB plugs. Huh. Oh, that's because it's right here. Okay. Specifically, right now, both the mouse and the webcam are plugged into there. And the reason that is just because of where they are. Because my computer's here. But rather than have a cord from the mouse, which is here, rather than take my mouse and have it, like, cross over me or anything, I have it looping around this monitor. I realize it's hard to actually explain it because I'm trying to, like, show... But the webcam's like freezing and shit, and it's not great. But instead of like wrapping it around the monitor and going around the other monitor and somehow stretching to reach the PC, I just have it going halfway and plugging it into the monitor. So, over the course of me fixing this, the stream may go up and down because OBS has this thing where sometimes it doesn't always re-recognize a webcam when you unplug it and plug it back in. And if that's the case, I need to restart the stream. So if that happens, fair warning. So I need to have a look around and see what I have. And I might just end up rejigging a couple of things. So, first things first, webcam's about to go off because I need to plug it in somewhere else to test this theory. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Although this is slightly annoying because I have it all nice and wrapped up. So now I have to unwrap it and unravel it so I can actually reach another USB plug. Question is, at this point, what USB plug to plug it into? Because I don't have many options here. Like, almost nothing. Almost no options. Almost no options whatsoever. So, yeah, actually, let's try this. Come on, you stupid cord. Wrap around. Be good. Be great. Thank you. Good. Now you're good. And now you go here. There we go. Okay. So now I need to get OBS to recognize the webcam. Come on, OBS. Okay, deactivate, reactivate. Okay, so the webcam's on. Good start. Very good start. Why is there a lag? Is there an audio lag? Somebody in the chat tell me if there's an audio lag. And while I'm waiting for you to tell me that, I'm going to be watching this to see if it's freezing on me. Come on. Come on. Move it slightly over here. Yes, okay, there is an audio lag. So, while I fix the audio lag, because I know what the audio lag is, because that's self-inflicted. I have self-inflicted... Oh, no! Oh, wait, no, that could just be OBS, because I hit the filters button. Not sure. Alright, let's turn that off. There. Now the audio lag should be fixed, and I'm waiting to see again if the thing freezes, because I'm not screwing around with the webcam settings. Because if you screw around with the webcam settings and it freezes in that case, well, obviously it's because you were screwing around with the webcam settings. So, hopefully that fixes that. We shall see. No lag. Lag is gone. Lag is gone. Okay. So that lag is gone. Goodbye, Logitech. Screw off. Lag is worse. What? What? No! This is worse. How can this be worse? Nearly a full second of lag now. How is this even a thing? Okay. No, let me check this out. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose both audio and video for a second. I'm going to completely remove the sources in OBS and re-add them. And hopefully it'll work. So you're going to lose me for a second. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. So audio should be back. And if you give me a moment. Video should be up momentarily. No, I don't want to use Minicam. Why did I even use Minicam? Minicam is a piece of crap. No, I'm not joking. Minicam is a piece of crap. So, according to Logitech, my webcam is on. But why isn't it working? Okay, deactivate. Activate. Why are you not working? Why you no work? God damn it, OBS. I'm only trying to have a good time. Trying to have a good time. Okay, there has to be something here in the settings. Custom. Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay, well the webcam's back. How's the lag? People are gonna tell me the lag's still here, isn't it? I'm waiting for that. Waiting for it. Come on. Come on. 10 out of 10, good fix. I'm not sure if that means it's working. No lag, no lag. No lag now. Okay. Magic. Let me... yeah! No, don't do that. Wait, how do I fix that? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Whew! Fixed. Okay, now I need to wait and see if the old problem is back. I'm just going to be playing around with my mouse. See if my mouse randomly freezes. And hopefully, everything should be fixed. So while I wait for that, and if I accidentally look away when the thing happens, and it happens, please someone tell me, because I'll read the chat, and the chat will tell me. So what I ended up doing is I moved... I took what was plugged into the back. One of the things that was these. I took these, I unplugged them from the front, and then used one of the empty USB ports in the front of my PC. I just plugged it in there. And then I took the webcam from its normal plug-in spot of the monitor and instead plugged it in the back of the PC. So now, because how power used to work with both this and the thing is that the monitor has its own power brick and it draws power from the wall over there, not my box. This is like the only thing on my desk that draws power from over there because I didn't want everything under... I didn't want everything plugged into one wall outlet. So I have one wall outlet here, which has two things plugged into it. The first thing is a big-ass battery backup with surge protector and all that wonderful jazz. Absolutely wonderful if the power goes out and you're sitting here going, oh shit. Because it gives you enough time to save, shut everything down safely, and you're good. And the second one is the charger for my Surface. But I try not to overload this. So I have this monitor, my second monitor, it's plugged in over there. And anything that's plugged into this draws power from the monitor box. So I was guessing, potentially, that it could have been that. So far, I think we might be fine. So, I have a drink here, don't I? Yes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play a game for a bit, and we're going to see if the old problems resurface. Okay? I think that's a good thing. So we're going to try that. Feel free to leave. Well, then again, you didn't even have to come here in the first place, so whatever. Alright, let's move everything around on my computer as per the normal stream setup so I can still see everything. So we're going to be playing, let's play some Old Republic. Because Old Republic was the last game I was streaming that actually had some problems. And hey, it allows me to bitch about Old Republic for a while. So let me log in. And I updated OBS recently, which is actually pretty cool because it has this like scene transition fade thing. So like when I hit between things, it does this like fade transition, which is pretty cool. See, I'm just fade. It's a fade transition. Why is OBS taking... Not OBS. Why is Old Republic taking so long? There we go. Okay. Now you can hit play. Oh, the audio... Okay, no, leg. I got this. It's cause I switched. Okay? Everything's fine. Everything's okay. It's cause I switched scenes. Okay? Give me a moment. I can fix this. Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you? Okay. Hold on. I should have it. There. There. It should be fine now. We're fine. Everything's here. Everything should be good. Nice and professional. Most professional stream on Twitch. I assure you. Totally done. We're good. Everything's fine. Right? Right. No. Don't tell me this still has audio lag. That's not what I want to hear. Ah! Why is there audio lag? There's not supposed to... Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. What about now? I'm looking for a swordfish. And I have to wait 30 seconds. Twitch delay is a biatch. And it's worse? How is it worse? How is it worse? I go here. No, this is makes zero sense because I move here where apparently everything was fine. Okay? And I click to move to the other scene. And as far as it looks on my end, right? As far as it looks on my end, like no delay in the webcam at all. It literally changed from thing to thing. Now it's good? I didn't change anything! What is happening? No lag on full screen. I know there's no lag on full screen. Full screen is fine, small box isn't. Small box isn't. Okay, but according to, as far as I can see, there is no difference between full screen and small screen, with the except the full thing is whatever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If this is working fine, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna make myself small here, and here I'm gonna use the webcam full scene to play my game. Okay, so now everything should be fine. Okay. You hear me double? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna delete. Okay, this is the bad source. I know it's bad. Give me a sec. I'm gonna remove this, use it again, and now we're good. So I'll just have to make a new scene later. Anyway, we're gonna play some Old Republic, and now this is gonna be interesting because game capture, please, because. This is going to be interesting because I'm not sure how sound's going to work. I remember there was a bit of sound issues at some point. Okay. No, don't capture any old screen. Specifically this one. Okay. And now I just need to transform this. Fit to screen. That's good. And webcam, move above, please. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Welcome to, the Old Republic. Trying to see if audio is working for the game. It doesn't seem to be. Why is it not working? Okay. There we go. Now game audio should be there. I'm not sure how quiet it is, though. It's not very loud, to be fair. Okay, let me turn it up a bit. It's very quiet game audio. I'm trying to see if this is a Windows problem. I might as well fix all this shit now. Now there's no game audio because the game audio is only playing when I'm actually in... Actually, hold on. Preferences. Thank you. Please play sounds even when I'm not in game. You must reload... No, bullshit. I have to restart the game? That's a load of crock. Alright, fine, I'll restart the game. Welcome to the Frosty Stream bonus edition. I deal with crap. I love it. Okay. Fuck you is my password. That's a cool outfit. No, I'm sorry, one of the things I hate about the Old Republic, I keep seeing cool outfits, but the game won't let me freaking have them. You wanna know how many outfits exist in this game, but you can't get them anymore? 1,000. And most of them are good. Now I'm waiting for the game to turn on. Now I'm waiting for OBS to recognize that the game is on. Now I'm waiting for the game to actually respond. Okay. Okay. Play some sound for me, please, game. I would very much appreciate that. Please. Come on, game. I don't hear any audio. God, the audio is so ridiculously... Is this a game thing? Oh, this... Whoa! No freaking... No freaking wonder. There we go. Now it's probably too loud. Okay. I think it's okay. Just for safety's sake, I'm going to turn it down slightly. There we go. So, welcome to the Old Republic. Server Jedi Covenant. I have a shit ton of characters. No, seriously, I have a shit ton of characters. I have a lot of characters. And my headset's falling off. So, yeah, I have a lot of characters. I have a second page of characters. There's a reason I have a lot of characters. Mainly because this game is very story-driven, and there's a different main story depending on the class you play. So, I have an Inquisitor, I have, the Jedi that's not a Knight. Crap. I'm losing it tonight. She's a Jedi Shadow. Counselor, there we go. A Jedi Counselor. Jedi Counselor. This is my bounty hunter. I have one smuggler. He's like the only male character I have. Because for whatever reason, I didn't like the female smuggler. So I started him for a bit to see if I even liked him. Jedi Knight, Trooper, Agent. So, this is a wonderful game. What character should I play? That's a good question. I don't know. I might play a bit with my Inquisitor. Although she's not an Inquisitor. That is the thing. They call them Inquisitors. See, but when I hear the word Inquisitor, I think of Inquisition. So whether that be, like, Dragon Age Inquisition. Well, maybe not even Dragon Age Inquisition. Because even that didn't really have a lot. When I think of an Inquisitor, I thought of a Sith Inquisitor, I think is the kind of person that should go around making sure that everybody's actually following the laws of the Sith. And blah, 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 blah. And if you're not, kill them. Fairly simple. A Sith warrior goes and does whatever the hell he wants because power! But an Inquisitor should have, like, rules and like, I would have thought would have been, like, very rule and regulated and going around trying to find deception within the Sith Empire and that sort of thing. Like an internal police of Sith Lords. But no, I'm level 18 Inquisitor so far, and all I've been doing is running around grabbing old relics from my master, who I'm probably going to kill. I do like the dialogue options for the Inquisitor, though. The dialogue options for the Inquisitor is great because there's Heartless Bastard, as all Sith characters have. But I tend to pick the dialogue options that are snarky, instantly followed by death. And then there's usually a random choice in there where you're actually a somewhat good character. So how I've been playing this Sith Inquisitor so far is if you are nice to her and you don't treat her like shit or you don't really respect her at all. Now, if you're nice to her and you respect her, she is 100% not gonna screw your shit. She doesn't care. You're gonna go and do your thing, she's gonna do her thing, and this game's frame rate is in the tank. Why is it in the tank? It shouldn't be in the tank, because graphic settings are on for medium. Graphic settings! The settings of graphics. However, if you disrespect her, if you insult her, if you belittle her, if you try to kill her, she will respond to you in all cases. Whoa, this looks like crap. Okay, no, it's just everything loading in. Oh, okay. Everything's like really laggy. It wasn't like this a couple of days ago. That's weird. Am I running anything else? I have Photoshop open. Let's close Photoshop. I don't need oh, wait, no, I can't close Photoshop. I haven't saved that yet. I have a template for a new thumbnail for a thingy I'm doing. Alright, so let's save this. Okay, and now close all those. Okay, yeah, it should be safe to close everything. No, I don't want to save. Yes. Yeah, you can save that. Yes, you can save that. And that may or may not help. Okay, so. Oh, right. I also need to open up my Nostromo, because I have different Nostromo settings depending on the game. So I need to turn that off, Final Fantasy XIV, move that to Tor, hit OK, thank you very much, and... this is my mount. It's an invisible bike, because it's not loading. There we go. Why is this lagging so badly? Server lag's only 44. I don't understand it. So the bugs I'm having tonight are apparently not related to OBS at all. Unless OBS is doing massive drain on my computer for some reason. Which is weird. Actually, let me open up. Let me have a look-see. Okay, no, apparently Photoshop's eating everything, even though I just told it to close. Photoshop's taking up, like, 2 gigs of memory. Get that shit out of here. Oh, there we go. Now that's much smoother. Okay. I love this mount. I love this mount because of the horn. No, seriously. Love it. It's a Sith Inquisitor and it has this little ee. Ah, love it. Such a good mount. So good. Anyway, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I don't even remember where I left off on this character. Where am I going? I need to use my ship's holo terminal. So, let us go do that. I'm a Sith Inquisitor! For the moment. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Okay. I'm not actually totally I don't know my way around this ship yet. I haven't had it for long enough. I don't know if it's my favorite ship. No, I think the agent is my favorite ship.
Excellent. I trust Major Bessico was a good help.
Yeah, he's
traced
dead.
Another artifact to Nar Shaddaa, but I'm still trying to locate the other two.
I know where they are.
I can learn while you're on Nar Shaddaa. Now hurry.
No, seriously, I know where they are. He's like, oh, I haven't found the other two. Ah, they're probably on Tatooine and Alderaan. I'm guessing. I don't know. That just happens to be the order of planets for every single class. So where am I going? I'm going to Nar Shaddaa. Oh, goody! I get to go to Nar Shaddaa while I'm streaming. I hate Nar Shaddaa. I'm not joking. Nar Shaddaa is like my most hated planet in this game. I hate it so much. Flames on the side of my face. Pain. Lots of pain. I hate Nar Shaddaa so much. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it!
Ah, apprentice. You've reached Nar Shaddaa safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you. Misery and desperation rule the slums below. And desperation can drive people to many things. Remember that in your attempts to recover the artifact here.
Any idea where I should start?
In this case, the who is more important than the where. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord Palladius. He's lived here many years, converting Nar Shaddaa's poor and suffering into zealous followers. His own cult.
He leads a cult of idiots. They won't stop me.
Of course not, but they still must be dealt with.
I'm gonna be killing her at some
From
point.
seclusion, but you can draw him out.
It's like very obvious that I'm killing her.
They're in hiding now, fearing retribution, but hungry for revenge. They should prove useful.
How did you convince these fools to help?
I have encouraged their cooperation with the assurance that once Palladius is gone, the cult is theirs to lead. Circumstances change, of course. Do whatever you feel is necessary with Palladius and his cult. The artifact is all that matters.
Okay. Good. Yes, I realize you have a class quest. I'll do it later. Why do I keep walking in here? I keep going the wrong freaking way. I don't know if I like the layout of the ship. It's confusing me. I don't like it. It's scary. I'm not even supposed to go here. I'm supposed to go to the door. Ah. Door. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. Okay, so reasons I hate Nar Shaddaa. 1, big. 2, huge. 3, unwielding. 4, there is this voice in the ambient background that sounds like it's an advertisement. Alright? And it's like on repeat. It's only about 20 seconds, but it repeats and it plays everywhere. And it annoys me. Well, it doesn't play here for some reason. Okay, now that I've actually fixed the problem, I'm gonna bump up the graphics a bit. Now that I've determined the problem. So I'm gonna let it reset this. I'm gonna let all the things load. Do. Why would someone want to control Nar Shaddaa? Well, I have no idea what actually controlling areas in this game does. Oh, hey! Do I want to do the planet storyline? The answer to that question is probably yes, because if I don't, I'm going to be underleveled and I'm going to hate myself later.
Is there something you want, droid?
Forgive the unorthodox introductions. Moro Weizen, head of special operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It should be a trivial task for a Sith, my lord, but I want the world to see your power.
What's the mission?
I was tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shaddaa. Hutt clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local leader of the Exchange, a galaxy-spanning criminal organization specializing in high-tech vice. Ukabi and the Exchange refuse to join us.
What does the Empire want from these gangsters?
The Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
What exactly does this entail?
I want his army decimated, his arms caches looted, his chemical refineries razed to the ground.
I'm not the person to ask about raiding in this game at all. I don't even any MMO aspect of this game I ignore entirely.
Tell me what you're offering.
The diplomatic service will compensate you fully for your time. In addition, the wealth of the Exchange is yours to claim. The Exchange operates out of the Corellian sector of the city. Your path of destruction begins there. When you're through crippling the operations, you can find me at my command post. I'll be watching the chaos from my chambers.
Okay. Good. Yes, yes, good, good. Where am I going? This way. Beep, beep. Sith Lord coming through. Beep, beep. Why are these spaceports always so freaking huge? It's not just Nar Shaddaa, though. Nar Shaddaa is, like, bigger than most. I actually think Coruscant was the biggest spaceport I'd ever been in, and I thought it was stupid huge when I played this game in beta. It's still stupid huge.
Are currently open for business.
Do I want to go to the main mission first, or do I want to go to the side mission first? Let's go to the side mission. No, I should have went to the main mission, because the main mission's probably going to send me to where the side mission's sending me. That was dumb. Oh well. Are we dark side on this character? We are mostly light side, but again, if there's a character that's like really not respecting me at all, I'm gonna kill him. I'm not playing a Sith as a Jedi. I'm playing a Sith as a Sith who just doesn't see the need to kill everybody they meet. Is kind of where I'm aiming at this. So if you piss me off, if you treat me like I'm an idiot, or you do something really stupid, yeah, I'm probably gonna kill you. That's how this works. And actually, I'm turning right around because I told myself this was wrong, and I went to the wrong place.
Open for business.
And I'm going here. Also, the pathfinding in this game for the map to tell you the closest places to go is broken in Nar Shaddaa. So I probably clicked on the wrong place. I'm not actually probably going where I clicked. What is happening? I am flying through the air. The ship is disappearing. What is going on? I think it's sending me right back to where I was. No, this is the promenade. Okay. That's a bit different. There we go. There's the advertisement. I heard it. Alright, where am I going? Alright, let's just follow the map for now. And up, do. Okay, this just seems to be a meeting. Hopefully no one tries to kill me.
Oh, Destress, dear brutish Destress. And Riley, so beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
You can cut the act, Palladius. You never cared about any of your children.
We don't need a tyrant for a father.
Ah, well said. Marvelous last words. Truly, I expected nothing less, which is what makes this so hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other children would like to play with you.
Wait, what? Why am I fighting them? And what's the button I want to hit? This button! Lightning! Kill them, please. Okay. Lightning! I'm about to die. Why am I about to die? I should not be about to die. Let us not die, please. Oh, I'm dying because my tank's asleep. Can you actually tank for me, please? That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. You're supposed to tank.
What have we here? The cavalry, looks like. Appreciate the help, but I had it under control.
Uh-huh.
Tagasar Charis in Barks Prize war Pairen Swase Ik Bus Karadida.
Easy, Destrus. This isn't some holo you're talking to. My lord.
Oh, thank you.
You would be wise to follow her lead.
Course, my lord. Sorry.
No, you're
There
not
was a
sorry.
lady Sith a while back, Darth Sash. Said she'd send someone to help us out. You it?
Palladius has something I need. And if helping you will get it for me, then yes.
Good, because it makes me sick to think Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
Said we'd make a, a mighty sword and strike against our enemies? It was all lies. It was all lies. But you win the support of the poor, you knock Palladius's legs out from under him.
The masses will worship me by dawn.
I hate it when you select an option
have
in
we
this game,
here?
and it's not actually what you want.
You would...
There was...
Palladius...
Okay.
How do I win the love of these poor, downtrodden
That'll have to do.
souls?
What Palladius did was find the biggest, most
So
vicious
anytime I
gang
hit
on
an
the block
answer and my
crush
character
them.
says something that I'm like,
Right now,
no,
the
I have
gang's
to
the
back out and
Kraits,
try it again.
named after the Krayt dragon on Tatooine. Their leader, Sabin, thinks he's descended from one.
Sabin.
Take out Sabin, and the masses will see you as a regular hero.
And when another gang rises to take the Krait's place?
You're right. Taking out the Kraits wins you followers only until the next gang rises up. But there may be another way. A plague called the Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar Shaddah's poor. But it can be cured, and the person who does so will be regarded not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
I'd rather fight the gang. But the prophet thing is kind of cool.
Prophet. Now that's more to my taste.
I'm glad you approve, my lord. The cure to the Rot is owned by Titus Neutronics. You'll have to steal it from their warehouse, then distribute it.
I'd rather... No.
In this case, I'd rather be loved than feared.
Good, but be careful. The warehouse is heavily guarded, but if you can steal the cure and distribute it in the Corellian sector, you'll own the lower classes.
Yes, Vasilis, you are correct. Star Wars The Old Republic is not free to play. Well, it is free to play, but it's not pay to win. Even though it has a cash shop. It's not pay to win, it's pay to enjoy. There's too much of this game that's locked behind the sub paywall. Even basic things. Basic things like the use of a head slot. Like right now I hide this horrible, hideous mask that my character has to wear. But you only get the hide head slot option if you're a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber, otherwise you can't hide your head slot. Which basically means if you're doing this free to play, you basically just can't use a headpiece. You have to like over level yourself so you don't need a headpiece. It's really dumb. And that's just one of the many things this game does differently. Another thing is that you have after either level 10 or level 20, you gain EXP at a different rate as a subscriber. I don't know if being free to play means you just get less, or being a subscriber you get more. I can't remember how it works. I can't remember what baseline is. I don't remember if being a subscriber is the baseline amount of EXP you get, and being free to play just makes you have less. Or if free to play is baseline and being a subscriber just means you get more.
Business.
Either way. So at the moment, as far as actually completing the game, I have completed the main storyline for my counselor. I'm on chapter 3 on my agent. I'm almost done chapter 1 on my bounty hunter. And this, I think, I can't remember when chapter 1 actually ends for the Inquisitor. Chapter 1 ends after Alderaan. So I have another 3 planets, technically, since now I'm here on Nar Shaddaa. So I'm still a ways to go in order to complete chapter 1 on my Inquisitor. Meep, meep! Okay, so I actually need to go here. Let's go and do that first. Meep, meep! Nope, wrong way. Headgear is one of the reasons why I actually bothered to pay. The other reason I bothered to pay is because I was like, oh, screw you. No, seriously, screw you. Lightning! And he's dead. Was that so hard? Beep, beep. Why am I keep getting knocked down for these stupid freaking droids? Die a horrible, painful death. Thank you. Okay. Where am I going? Yeah, you get less inventory slots too. Although you still have to pay. That's the thing. You can expand your inventory module using in-game credits, but after the first expansion as a free-to-play player, you can't do it anymore. Now, you can actually bring this all the way down to the end. But this is as much as you have as a free-to-play player, because I already expanded the inventory slot once. Alright, so what am I trying to kill here? I am trying to kill arm caches and chemical refineries. So let's have a look-see. Those are not... Do I have a jumping move? No, of course I don't have a jumping move. I don't have a jumping move because I'm not that kind of Sith. I'm totally forgetting what buttons I have to press. There we go. Some shit to... Oh! Lightning! What is in the chest? Anything good in the chest? Requires light 1? Really? Wow. Did not know that. It's not a bad lightsaber, I guess. Beep, beep. Bye-bye, weapons cache. Hello, money. Free money. Cause I got some free money. Do 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 lightning. That's my Sith theme song. Theme song for the Sith. Lightning to the face! Cause everybody likes some lightning. these things do I have to blow up? I still need to find chemical refineries. That's good. Let's slice them up some money. I love slicing. Because you find credit cases randomly on the map. And they're full of money. I love money. No, seriously, I love money in this game. Because everything's expensive. Oh, but you can pay real money and get that for fake money. But who wants to do that? I'm sure some people do. I don't. I have no intention of spending any actual real money on this game. Besides the occasional subscription so I can actually play decently. Because otherwise it's just boring nonsense crap. I was tempted to pick up one of the races for my Jedi Knight, though. I can't remember which race it was. But it was like $8 worth of real money to play a race. And there's no even guarantee that I would have liked it. Because you can't actually try it out. And there's no refunds. So if I tried it and didn't like it, then I would have been like, well, that was a waste of $8. Vasilix, I don't remember the exact number of this headset, but it is a Logitech headset, so just look up Logitech gaming headset and look for the blue one. That'll be this one. A crushing blow. Bye. Ha! Boom! Beep beep. Here I have some money. Come on, slice open the container. Get me my credits. Credit, credit. Because I'm gonna have some money. Alright, time to listen to Miss Incompetent. But whether or not I want to kill her will depend entirely on how nice she is.
Vidoba, please. I have good news.
Do not attempt to dissimulate.
No dissimulation intended. But I wanted you to meet someone. My lord, allow me to introduce the Diplomatic Services allies on Nar Shaddaa, the Shadow Syndicate.
So this is who the Empire's been cavorting with.
I'll show you around the room. Godoba the Hutt, owner of the club Vertica Casino and 5 city sectors. Your ship is docked in his spaceport.
I don't like Hutts.
Varko Ti, Chomash of the Nar Shaddaa Labor Alliance. There are no better slavers in the galaxy.
A pleasure.
And last, DXTX, primary hub of the DX Annihilator network.
Your destructive prowess is respectable. Negotiations permitted.
Together, they represent key powers. Yukabi and the Exchange could have joined them, but thanks to your strike, we needn't worry about the Exchange anymore.
The Corellian sector is in flames. The Exchange won't be rebuilding.
With all due respect to you and your talents, that may not be so. This woman has lied to you.
What?
Oh?
She has blundered where many upstarts blundered before. And now, we all pay the price.
Thank you, what sounds to be Steve Blum trying a, Spanish accent? Is that it? Sounds kind of like that. She's an incompetent, don't be a coward.
What makes Yukabi so great a threat?
I'm sure they're exaggerating the situation.
He's preparing an army of steam-enhanced killers and cybernetically linked assassins.
Detonite droid production has increased.
Ah, very well. If Yukabi won't learn his lesson, then the Empire can handle his dying blows.
The game's afoot. What? That's an option? Except she's not actually gonna say that.
Who knew you could have so much fun playing with criminals?
My sources report exchange death squads on the move. As you destroyed his assets, he'll destroy ours. The promenade, factories, slave pens. Okabe is drawing energy for his chemical enhancement facilities. He augments soldiers for battle. He must be stopped now.
I'm not a strategist. Your recommendation, my lord?
Let the exchange target civilians while we carve out their heart. These enhancement facilities, what are they?
You'll have to destroy the tanks and face their creations.
I'll alert our forces here and keep the Shadow Syndicate in line. We can discuss this when you return.
If I survive, I might kill you, Mr. Hut. I don't like huts. If you ever play this game and you have the option to kill a hut, take it. It will never come again, and he probably deserved it. Because huts are pieces of garbage. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll go take care of these things, hit up the other objective. Have a nice grand old time. Grand old time. Let's move that over there a bit more. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, slicing footlocker. Yeah, credits! Credits! And they're free. I love free things. Okay, so let's go kill some things. What am I doing in here? I am defeating super soldier prototypes. Which aren't you. But you are in my way. So let's start by killing you, please. You're dead. Wait, what? Oh, that's bonus. Oh, bonus is that just defeat the soldiers. Okay. I should have been. There was like 3 guys. That didn't count. I guess it must be a very specific kind of enemy I have to kill. Level 20. Come on. 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 What are you? Ooh. Unfortunately, I'm not actually going to equip you. That is not how I gear shit. Man, this is boring. Then again, I'm playing an MMO, so what did I expect? Ha! Zing! It can be fun. Maybe it's because I'm streaming and I feel like I need to be entertaining and I'm not, so I feel like I'm doing something wrong and I'm not enjoying myself and it's not fun. So I say it's boring, but it's not because it's actually boring, it's because I think I'm boring. Yeah, that's what it is. Inner Realizations 101 with Arcata. Hey! Killing the super soldiers. Alright. Done. Am I done? Okay. Oh look, and people respawn. Hopefully I don't aggro. Oh, I aggroed. Don't explode my bike. Okay. So let us actually go and do the main quest line objective. I don't stream only on Thursdays. I normally stream only on Tuesdays. I normally don't stream now. It was a troubleshooting stream that turned into a Let's Play Old Republic for a bit to make sure that my troubleshooting stuff worked, and I'm on fire! Why am I on fire? I don't know why I'm on fire. I shouldn't be on fire. Okay. What am I actually doing here? I am infiltrating this warehouse, blowing that up, and casting lightning. My favorite thing! Because seriously, everything dies with lightning. Sith lightning is so OP. Recover the cure. Generally, I only stream on Tuesdays because that's usually the only time my time allows to be able to do so on a weekly basis. I occasionally do random streams, like today, where I just decided, hey, let's stream. And we did it. So here we are, streaming. For all to see. Apologies if I don't always look at the chats. That is a thing! Oh wait! And got the cure. Minister of the cure. Oh, why did I do that? I lost my rocket boost. Heavy sigh. I need to find some diseased citizens. Where's some diseased citizens? Do they count? Oh, no, there's a diseased citizen. They are indeed separate entities. Just need to be found. No.
Afragiban.
You're dead. You are saved. Worship me, citizen. One more diseased citizen to save. Let's see another one. Has to be one somewhere, though. Oh, I just left the circle. Okay. Let's have another quick sweep of the circle. There we are. Here's one. But let's deal with this thing first. Okay. Diseased citizen number 3. There you go. Tell the world.
My lord, I wanted to apologize for Destris earlier. He was out of line.
I love it when you grovel.
No need to apologize. And no need to call me lord.
I confess, I was worried when Destris said we were getting the help of the Sith. I thought you'd be like Palladius, self-obsessed and cruel, but no, you're kind.
Give me some credit.
That really depends on my mood.
I can only go off what I've seen. Anyway, if we want to make a stab at taking over Palladius' cult, we need a real headquarters. Somewhere you can speak, hold meetings. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of finding a place.
This wouldn't be a ploy to outplay Destris for my favor.
I'm sorry. I thought the Sith smiled on ambition, but in any case, I was only trying to help.
I don't like that answer. I do like the fact that I can just hit X and back up. As long as I do it before the conversation ends, which is nice.
You've done well. Now, tell me about this place.
The place is called the Strel House, for a charity worker named Dakin Strel. The people look to him as a leader. He's been dead nearly a decade, but his name still means something. And I thought it couldn't hurt to have his name associated with yours.
If it gets me away from this place, fine.
Yep, I agree with that. Okay. I don't actually really like the planet storyline, so I'm going to continue with the main one for now. I'm only about a level off. And I'm on fire again. Lovely. Alright, so if I'm not going to be doing the Nar Shaddaa one, I'm just going to take that off of my tracker. So then I don't have to worry about it.